welcome to It Is Your Girl Zanita, and I'm coming to you live, bareface shawty, skincare on popping, okay? I am finally bringing you guys my skincare routine, my skincare update, what I've been doing with my skin to get the skin glowing from within. Like, y'all see that? Y'all see it? It has literally been quite the journey with my skin this year. She's just been doing a lot, and so I really had to go in and take the time to really learn about my skin, because I already had acne before this. I already had acne as a teenager, and as I got older I wasn't really experiencing as much except for like occasional breakouts here and there. But this year my skin was looking like this and like this and like this, and I did not know why. And so I ended up doing a little bit more research, and I realized I was suffering from hormonal breakouts, meaning they're breakouts due to a reaction of either, you know, what you're doing to your body, emotions, physical care, all of that kind of stuff, because it was literally located around the bottom half of my face, and only the bottom half of my face was coming out with just crazy amounts of breakouts. And so I really had to sit there and do some education. Now, for my friend who's over here like, where's the products, where's the skincare routine, where's the get straight to the point. Do you rush your mama? Do you rush her? If you do, I do not think this is the side of the you of the two that you should be on. However, I really feel like it's very important for me to actually let you guys know exactly what I was suffering from, because then you'll understand exactly what products that I use and why I chose them. Because skincare is not one size fits all, baby. It's not, and it's okay. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and say all you need to do is drink some water. Yes, to actually have your skin hydrated, sure, but in terms of actually clearing out your skin, like, that is not the end all be all. So for me, the first thing I actually had to do was figure out what was causing the acne, because I noticed that it would tone down and then boom, I would just get a whole nother set of bumps around this area, and then I had more dark marks, and then it was just, it wasn't pleasant, okay? Once I kind of realized, one, dairy. I had to stay away from dairy. I already did not really drink like cow's milk and all that kind of stuff, but like cheese and yogurt, other things like that, I had to figure out to what capacity could I eat those things. And so I really cut out dairy. That was one thing I knew immediately reacted. And actually, this 2 weeks ago, I had an all over face breakout, and I don't even think you guys could really tell. It was actually in the end of the video. Maybe if I zoom in you guys could see, but my skin had like an all over, like my face, my entire face was just full of very tiny whiteheads, and I was just like, what the hell just happened? And that was the first time I had had drinks in a long time, mixed drinks, and I also decided to have Publix cake that same day, and I felt like I just did a sugar overdose, and my skin was just like, ugh, and it literally just like my entire face was just, and it's like I broke out in hives, basically, just very micro beaded hives. To the human eye, or maybe in my photos it didn't come off that way, but in real life I was just like, what the hell? So once I kind of got those points put together, I realized what I need to stay away from. But now I have all of these dark marks from all the previous battles my skin has been with throughout the entire year of having those hormonal breakouts come in and out, and that's where my skincare comes into play. So definitely one of the things that I wanted to make sure I focused on was hydration. That's how you guys end up seeing like, oh my god, how's your makeup so da-da-da-da-da. It's the hydration, baby. It's the juicy, okay? And then also how to slowly but surely fade away those dark marks that I had from my acne. And I'm honestly just so proud of how far my skin has come. I literally went from literally not feeling like I could leave the house if I did not have makeup on. But the thing is like, when you have texture, when you have elevated bumps on your skin, you can put cakes and cakes of foundation on, you will see that texture no matter what. So I really wanted to focus on smoothing my skin out, making sure that it was hydrated, and slowly but surely fading those dark marks away. And I still have, you know, I still got a few, they still in there, okay? It's not completely, you know, flawless, okay? Fading dark marks takes time. I don't know who told you that it was just a quick process, a quick snip, just like magic. It ain't like magic. It takes time, okay? And for those of you who are still over here like, damn girl, why you couldn't just get to the point? Do you rush your mother? Don't rush me. But since you want to know so much, here's the routine.
All right, y'all boys, we are officially in the bathroom. I got my little headband, skincare headband thing that I like to do. I'm going to go ahead and start off by just taking off these lashes. I know I should not be taking them off that way, but they were like on their last leg. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with my first cleanser, which is an oil cleanser. I've been really loving using oil cleansers alone just to remove my makeup. I sometimes go in with the micellar water, especially if I have like a real beat on. But in this case, this is more of a natural beat. And so I like just using the oils because I feel like it really breaks down all the makeup, all the eyeliner, all the mascara, and I don't have to do as much. My goal lately is to try to be able to do my skincare with less steps, but not missing any steps. So it's like we ain't missing no meals. Like I still like to make sure that I do the steps that I need. I just like to condense it so it's a lot simpler. And so I'll use this, and like as you can see, it literally just dissolves all the makeup, and I'll rinse that off. So once I'm done, this is what my skin is looking like. I'm gonna go in with my actual cleanser. And lately I've been switching between the Fenty skin cleanser and the CeraVe facial cleanser. I like the Fenty one just because it's like a 2-in-1. It's still a makeup remover, but it's also a cleanser, and it doesn't leave my skin feeling super stripped. I feel like sometimes the cleansers just make my skin feel clean, which I know it's supposed to do, but the Fenty one just kind of leaves my skin feeling nice. Like I know it's cleansed, but it's not like squeaky, you know? So I've been liking it. I know it's not necessarily for everyone's skin. I haven't had any issues with it, or my skin hasn't had any bad reactions to it. So I like it because it continues to break down any leftover makeup, but it also acts as a cleanser. So, you know, like I said, condense. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. So once I've gone in with my cleanser, I also like to make sure I activate the cleanser in my hand. That's what I was doing before. I saw Riri do it. So Riri said to activate the cleanser in your hand. So I did it. And I feel like I do that for all my cleansers, and I just get a better result from them. So this is where I would go in and exfoliate. Now I still use the Minumo glow, but I use it like maybe once every 2 weeks or so, or once a week. This is like my reset. So this is how I actually get my dark marks to fade. This and the next product, which is my holy grail, and that is the lemon sparkling chemical peel. It's a chemical exfoliant, which is gentler feeling on the skin, but you can literally see exactly what it does to your skin. You will see all that dead skin bunch up. At first it's like, ooh, you dirty. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so I can actually see what the product is doing to my face. For the scrub, it's a little bit more aggressive, but I noticed that one fades my dark marks a lot more, and the chemical exfoliant helps keep my face a lot smoother and reveal like fresher looking skin. So I'll use the exfoliant pretty much every time I wear makeup, after I wear makeup kind of situation, because I notice I get a lot of dead skin after wearing makeup from a long day. And I'll usually go in with the scrub when I feel the texture of my skin starting to just feel a little off. And even if I exfoliate with the chemical exfoliant, it's not really doing what I needed to do. So I use that more as a reset, and I'll go in and I'll use the chemical exfoliant a little bit more frequently, typically when I have makeup on, not every single day, so that I can just at least continuously make sure that I'm, you know, renewing my skin, you know, getting that glow within, okay? Once I've gone ahead and rinsed my face off, I like to do just a nice little light patty pat. And as you can see, like we already glowing, but now it's time to bring the moisture back. Bring it back, okay? So first thing I'm going in is with the Laneige lip sleeping mask. This, you'll literally see it when it goes on my skin. Like it literally just hydrates the lips, get them looking juicy, makes you wanna kiss the girl, you know, like get them juicy, because they get dry. And so since we exfoliate the lips, like the lips have the most dead skin, so we want to go ahead and make sure those are nice and juicy. Next, I'm going to go in with my toner. So I use moisturizing toner, so I'll use the Claire's, but I also like using the Fenty one just because it's a toner and a serum, and I low-key finished my vitamin C serum. So this is just, again, one of those things where I feel like the line is definitely more on the convenient side, but I'll also just use the Claire's toner as well interchangeably, and so I feel like either or. I just like going in with this usually when it's after makeup because it's a little bit thicker, so I'm really trying to get that moisture in. Now I'm going with my OG, my holy grail. That's the Moistful Collagen Cream. I absolutely love this. I run through this like a Tomb Raider, literally. It's just really moisturizing to the skin. I feel like this is what's really helped my skin get like that plump, really like soft, plump looking, you know, I don't know. It's the collagen, but it really makes my skin feel really soft. I use this to moisturize underneath my makeup. It just really helps, I feel like, get that skin, like that elasticity, that plumpness, that juicy, okay? And I like to make sure that I just moisturize this. And I'll put this a little bit under my eye because it's really nice and light, but it's still moisturizing. And then I'll go in with the Olay Regenerist cream. This one's a lot thicker. And so especially now in the winter months, I use like a thicker cream to make sure that my skin is really nice and hydrated because it gets super dry, especially during this time. So stuff that I would normally put in the summertime doesn't really work as much. And then this is where I would go in with the Acne spot dots or something to target any breakouts that I've gotten. I love these because this prevents me from piging on my face. I'm looking for some, but I don't really have anything that's like standing out. And these are clear, so you can wear them out. So that's what I've loved. But I also use the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment. This is like my, okay, I'm about to target something and, you know, have it disappear the next day. Once I've done, if I don't see anything that I really need to target, I'll go ahead and take a little bit of an oil serum and I'll just press that into the skin, and I'll use this to just seal all that moisture into my skin so it don't run away, you know. That moisture be trying to run, okay? So you got to lock her in, lock her down, and that's usually what I will do for my skincare routine, you guys. Definitely not as intense as my previous routine, but that's because I'm in the prevention and maintenance stage. So as always, if you guys are loving me, if you're loving skincare Z, do not forget to subscribe down below so you never miss an upload, and I will see all you beautiful people in my next video. Bye, loves. Mwah.